What's going on, people? Small World Floyd here, back with another one. You are now watching YouTube with Floyd, and on today's episode, we're going to take a trip down to a YouTuber by the name of Monty Woodgrain. And he is, seems like he's going in on Hassan Campbell, which is something he does very well. He's saying that Hassan Campbell's thighs can finally rest now that Africa Bambaataa has left this earth. Let's check it out.
And I guess it was a new type of adult category that people, sometimes do. And now that African Bambaataa has passed on, Hassan, your thighs can finally rest in peace, bro. You're ready to rest. They don't have to worry about none of that anymore, brother. Your thighs are free, and I'm happy for you, man. Some people may take this as I'm joking. I'm not joking. I'm very serious here. His thighs went through a lot for a lot of years.
Man.
I never heard of that term, thigh meat, until I came across Hassan Campbell years ago. And I guess it was a new type of adult category that people, sometimes do. And
I ain't gonna lie, I seen the video of a dude doing the thigh and the girl on those X channels, man. I was like, wow, that's what Bam was doing to Hassan, like crazy work, bro. Like, if that's anything near what he was doing to Hassan, shout out to Harlem Legend. He the first person I ever heard say this. Crazy work. That was some crazy work. You know, people steal people's phrases all the time on this. But yeah, shout out to Harlem Legend, man. He the first person I ever heard say, that's some crazy work right there. That was crazy work right there. I couldn't believe I was seeing what I was seeing, and thinking that maybe that's how Hassan was giving it up to Bam. Like, yikes, bro. I never seen the gangster like Hassan Campbell. Like, no man that I know growing up when we was 11, 12, no man could ever touch any of us, bro. Like, we was straight part of the streets. It was like, no way Bambaataa would have been gone. Like, if he did that to any one of the guys where I come from. For you to go back and to this nigga to still be alive and well and all these years, bro, you want somebody to believe you a gangster, bro? Can't believe it, bro. You was in love with that man, bro. And that's why you still was there to this day. That's why you were taking pictures with him, because you actually loved him. Nobody want to hear about he raised you. What kind of raising you? If I had an uncle that raised me and he was putting his hands on me, he no longer was my uncle. He was no longer raising me. He is an enemy. He talking about something, this guy raised him, bro. That don't have nothing to do with raising somebody, bro. You touching me, bro. That ain't got nothing to do with raising me, nigga.
being as though that African Bambaataa was a heavy individual, or I can imagine the strain that your thighs went through with this man laying, and jumping up and down like a bunny rabbit, doing the bunny hop. And I said to myself, I said, wow, like, they, like, how they say the term four tough? Like, yeah, those, were definitely Teflon, four tough thighs, but they went through a lot. It's time for them to rest, and I'm very happy for you, brother. I hope that you get the closure, the peace, and everything that, to move forward in life. Hassan, I know that you say, why do people get mad at you for your pain or whatever? I don't think that people get mad at you because of that, brother. I think that it's your delivery, how you come off, and the fact that you were still rocking with Bambaataa when you were grown, when you were 36, 37 years old. I think that kind of basically made your claim a little bit, made it look a little flawed, you know what I mean, just to be honest with you. And I don't understand why you can't understand that part. Like, I understand where you're coming from. You said this man violated your thighs. And I'm not saying this to be facetious at all. I'm just speaking of facts here. You said that he violated, right? Okay. We believe you. But this is the thing, brother. You honestly kept going back That's why I think some of us have a hard time believing that you were a full victim. Because most people at a certain age, they understand that a person shouldn't be doing this and they don't go back. They don't care about a Zulu Nation, they don't care about a council member, they don't care about none of that. They're not going back. And I think the problem is, Hassan, is that when you had an opportunity to sue bambatta a couple of years ago, they had something that popped up where um, if you were molested by him, you could sue him and held him liable. He couldn't go to jail, but he can go. You can hold him liable for his crimes, what he did, and financially if he had any money, right? And I remember you and Big Stinger said you wasn't going to do it, especially you, Hassan. You stated that you was not going to sue him, and you didn't want his money. And people said, hey, it's not about the money. It's about proving that what he done to you was real. And you can, it's standing up for the other survivors, the other people that were allegedly touched by him. So it's taking a stand, because if that was the case, why come out in the first place, Hassan? Why come out and make all this spectacle about what he's done to you? If you was going to sit back when it was time to do something legally, and you sat back and tucked your tail between your legs. This is why we have a hard time believing that you were underage when you were dealing with him. A lot of us honestly believe that you were old enough to consent, have sex, and y'all were in a relationship. That's what a lot of us believe. And some people believe that it might have started off of you being a victim, meaning like you might have been 15, 16, and then it went on into the adult years, which you admitted that it went through with the adult years. You just stated that it started when you were younger. And we're sorry that that happened to you. You know, if you were younger, Hassan Campbell, I don't condone that behavior from bambatta. Bambatta is right where he needs to be. But let's keep it 100 and let's be honest, man. I saw through the facade a long time ago. I was the first one on my old channel to see that something wasn't right, and I called you out. And you got mad at me, and you tried to come at me back then, and we went at each other, and I did the comedy skits. But like I always said this, and I stand by this, man. If I really known for a fact or really thought that you really were a victim, I would have never, ever, ever, ever made fun of you. Because I didn't make fun of the fact, like if I thought you really were a victim, I would never make fun of a victim. I thought you was in a consensual relationship with him and you lied about the age thing to basically make it sound weird. Because the reason why I thought that, Hassan, and I just said it a couple minutes ago, because you had an opportunity to take him to court and you didn't do it. That was suspect. You should have been the first one in line. It's not about the money. It's about holding him accountable for his actions. So now you want to sit up here all big and bad. You want to play all the different people that was talking about bambatta and this, that. No, don't do all that now when he's gone. When he was here, yes, you spoke on it. Yes, you made a career out of it. You catapulted yourself because of what you said he did. But when you had opportunity to really put the pen to paper, you didn't do it. So far as I'm concerned, I don't think you were a victim. I think you were a willing participant that was of age and you were in a relationship. You kept going back because he made your toes curl. Let's just keep it 1,000. Who keeps going back for that? And then to add insult to injury, you was going to take out another individual. You were going to take another person's life for bambatta when you was in your 30s. You said this yourself. So what's the difference between that and then now you on YouTube talking about he's such a pedo and he's this, that, and the other, and he did this to little boys? Yeah, I don't know the half. Before you come to my house, take off your shoes and supervise that light button. It don't cost you nothing.
Man, he is such a person you can just mimic, bro. Like he is like, he's so perfect to mimic, bro. He say the same stuff, like these little catchphrases, these little. Only one he had something that was good was turn your TV off. And I ain't like it when he was using it at first. I still don't like it, but he was using it for families who lost their child in these rough cities and all that. But then Kendrick Lamar took it and turned it into a song. And this guy's so slow, he didn't get no money off of that. Hassan Campbell was the first person I ever heard in my life say, you get your TV turned off. Now, I've been heard people talking about you get your snot box rocked. That's so old. But nobody never said you get your TV turned off. He let somebody take that and he received nothing from it. That's how much of a non-businessman he is. He didn't even know how to lock that in. He didn't even know how to lock that phrase in and get paid off. Kendrick Lamar would have been getting sued. But nope, he don't have no business savvy, so he couldn't protect it. And Kendrick Lamar knew that, so he took it. But that's what he does. He said these same little lane. And somebody said that he took that from somebody. Like, take your shoes off. Come in here. Or hit the super violate that like button. It don't cost you nothing to come. Like, bro, you are such a gimme, like almost like a WWE wrestler. You got all those like Jake the Snake little phrases, you know what I'm saying? Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh yeah, that's Hassan Campbell. He the YouTube version of that. That's what he does, man. So corny.
Hit that like button. Shall we begin?
Shall we begin?
Shall we begin? Well, bro, you should have began by when it came up to sue him, because you gotta remember your other partner in crime, the other side piece, B Snicker, actually helped get that law passed out in Albany, New York. So people can sue, victims can sue the molesters later on down the line. They got that law passed to extend the statute of limitations to sue. And he went and did all that work, and then turn around and say, oh, bambatta never did nothing to me, or I was of age, or, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I love him and all this other stuff. And then everybody was hitting you. And everybody was like, yo, Hassan, you going to go to court? You going to sue him? I don't want that man's money. I don't need his money. It's not about the money, dog. So that's the reason why I don't believe you were a full-on victim. That's why. Because a victim, when you had already spoken out, it's not like you still was hiding in the shadows. You've been speaking out. You was very vocal with it. So at this point, go do the rest. Stop making YouTube videos like that. Don't do shit, bro. That's just content for your money. That's for your pockets. That's not helping the molestation victims, the real victims. Do I think bambatta probably was a molester? Yes. I think he has violated other people. And people were scared to come forward for whatever reason. And you came forward. And when you came forward, you had the opportunity to use the spokesperson for it. You and B Stinker. But you had the voice, you had the cachet, you had the charisma. People like your personality. So they said, okay, we're going to follow what this guy say. And people were following you. And you saw that it went to popularity and money. Because before, I remember, I've been around. This is a new channel. So people that might be watching this might be thinking, I've been around. I had nice size channels and got them flagged down, but whatever. I was around. And I remember when you said, I'm not doing this for money. I just want to expose this dude. I'm from the HUD. I want to expose this dude. I want to expose dudes. Because where I'm from, we get busy. So you say you get busy in the streets. That was your line you used to always say. You get busy. So when it was time to get busy in that courtroom to prove this guy was a pedo, you didn't get busy. You just ran off at your mouth because you saw that because at that time it wasn't about the court thing yet. That didn't come up yet. You started getting the popularity because the Star Report was putting you out there, Doggy Diamonds, everybody, Queens Flip, everybody was you was getting popular. Your champ.
He fell in love with that fame. That's why he changed his whole thing. You know what I'm saying? He fell in love with that popularity. He got off a bam case once he fell in love with himself, because he's like, oh, everybody likes me. I need to do this type of content. So he went away from that.
I started growing like crazy. And you seen that, you said, oh, I can turn me getting died into money. Because who keeps going back? Like, and I'm not trying to be facetious at all, but let's keep it 1,000. I've been 15, 16 before, 17 before. There's no way in the world a dude won't put his lips on me or do something to me and I keep going back. I mean, think about it. You let him thigh you. That means you pulled down your pants. I'm not trying to be graphic. I'm gonna keep it as PG as possible. You pulled down your undergarments. You laid on your tummy.
He said, I'm not going to keep it PG as possible. Then he went to say he took off his undergarments. Like, oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Like, bro. Man, he let Bam do him in, bro. Like, you got butt naked with that man, bro. That's crazy. You took off all your clothes, bro. You laid down in the bed with that guy, bro. It's insane. Insane. I don't care, bro. Unless you telling me you were 9 or 8, 10, some 11, some cases 11, but 12 and up, man, please, bro. And you see the other dude stabbed him up, right? And he was ready to die for the nigga. Now the dude stabbed him up, he ready to go find the guy. Like, bro, are you kidding me? Shorty did what you supposed to have did a long time ago. That way Shorty wouldn't have went through it. Shorty went through it because you ain't do nothing the first time you went through it. You let him linger. So he was able to do somebody else, but Shorty gave him a great wake-up call real quick with a couple of them knives to the gut. You know what I'm saying? Hit him like Joey Greco on Cheaters. Joey Greco on Cheaters. Oh, man.
You held your legs together a certain way so he can thigh you because you said out your own mouth that his private was too big to go in your butt.
He did say that.
Your anal cavity, your keister. So he would breathe up your thigh and you lay on your stomach and hump until he
said your keister. He said he was too big to go in his keister, bro. Oh my Lord, yeah, Bam. Yeah, Hassan did say Bam had a very big, thick. He was describing him. He said it was thick. And he said if he would have put that inside me, he would have tore me up. Man, you looking at this nigga. You looking at this nigga talking about he got well blubber. He's like, man, that guy got well blubber down there, bro. Hassan like, damn. He was trying to launch that missile off him. Like, come on, man. My dude gonna get tired of doing that with you, bro. He's a grown man. Nigga want to enter the body. Don't nobody want to be horse playing all around, bro. Like, no. Men want to enter the body. So, yeah, you could say he probably started off doing that with you. But eventually he told you, like, listen, I ain't gonna keep doing this right here. Either I'm in or I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find somebody else who's gonna let me go in. All this playing around it, I ain't got time for the horseplay. Either I'm entering the building or I'm out of here. And you're a fool if you think Bambatta never entered Hassan Campbell's body. You're a fool if you think that. That man definitely went all the way with Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell had a hard time, you know, but he got used to it. And then when Bam got tired of it, it was old news. He was looking for the new one. You see what Zip with the Drip said. Hassan was outside trying to get in the building tomorrow. Something, come on, it's me, baby boy. Zip with the Drip is hilarious coming to Hassan Campbell too. These are the two best dudes to do it. Monty and Zip, man, they be going in on this guy. In on him. Sort of like how Bam did.
Ejaculates. So I guess he put bust on your cheeks or your back or whatever. And then I hope he had a decency to clean you up, or maybe you made yourself do it. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't want to be there. But you know. But that's what was going on. And you kept going back doing that.
He said he hope Coach throw you a warm towel or something, man. Go on here, get yourself together. Bam, toss him a towel afterwards, like, huh? Go on, get yourself together, clean up. Come back, we watch this movie real quick. You know what I'm saying? It don't just stop there. Most niggas don't let their girls go home after they do what they do with them. That ain't no way. Niggas gonna watch TV, chill for a minute. I might be frisky again in about a couple of hours. Come on, man. You think Hassan went spending the nights with Buddy, so Buddy can wake up and see that thing in the morning? You crazy. Bam woke up, Hassan was right there in the bed. He was kissing all on there. Like, yeah, it's time for round 2. I'm fully ready. Go give me some orange juice. Smack him on the keister. That was a good one. Smack Hassan on the keister. Like, go on, give me some orange juice. Come here. Come back in here. Give me some electrolytes. Go give me some Gatorade or something. You know, we got about another hour before I got to do a couple meetings and some business I got to take care of. And Hassan was trying to do everything he can to get that time from that man because he was a star. He was a celebrity. Hassan like the chicks that want to be seen with the star, the celebrity. Yeah.
As a grown man, because we seen you taking pictures with him, hugged up with him. We seen you talking about wanting to take someone else's life. So let's just keep it 1,000. I'm just being honest. See, some people they fall for your thing because you got a powerful voice. What the internet is when you got a big following, people tend to believe you more.
It's just popularity. He got a bigger popularity base, so he's popular. So people gonna believe the voice they've been hearing for so long. It drains out the new voices, So Hassan, he won the crowd. You know what I'm saying? That's all that is.
More than anybody else because you got a big following, or because you talk a certain way, you talk with aggression. You got all this aggression towards YouTubers and everybody else, but the man that you claim did things to you that you didn't want. I mean, you willingly went over there and pulled your pants down and let him suck on it. You basically got aroused for him on multiple occasions. And I'm not trying to be smart. Keep it 1,000. As you said, keep it in a box. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it always funky. It was funky in that room, wasn't it? Big old 400-pound dude, humping up and down. I mean, let's keep it. I mean, come on now. I mean, you said out your own mouth, Hassan, that you participated in boy orgies. You said that, so you literally went over there and had your pants down to your ankles while bambatta went to each different,
And he said it was the dude in the wheelchair, and man, he let get down on him. So it was just Hassan. He went a little too far with the talking, bro. Like to be a gangster, bro. A lot of the things he said for him to be a so-called gangster, he should have went to the grave with. Like, I don't need no popularity, no fame on YouTube that bad, bro. Like, hell no, I get it out the mud. How I've been doing it for. I come out here talking about some dude was coming in the room with a what do you say, with a photo book full of them joints in there, all sizes, giant one. They going through a photo book of those things, of those meat sticks. Going through a photo book. I'm reading them a bedtime story with a book full of meat sticks. A book full of meat sticks in a goddamn book, in a photograph book, man. Got a photo album full of them joints. Like, yeah, this one right here. Yeah, this is my favorite one right here. What you think about this one? Like, they going through them. They going through them like the Discovery Channel. They discovering new. I can't believe you sat there and you told people that, bro, that you actually sat down with bambatta and y'all went through a book of those things. A different man joints. And y'all was going through them, man. I guess it was research. It was like just strictly research. It was strictly research, man. That's all it was about, huh? So it was nothing but research. No, that's a dude trying to turn you on, bro. That's what dudes would do to a girl. Like when I was young, I used to turn on those movies, the X ones, to get the girl ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, she see this happening with this chick, maybe this will get her ready to do it herself, and it worked almost all the time. So that's what Bam trying to show him, hard joints, and he like, is this doing anything for you? This nigga got all type of grease in the room. He was talking about all the damn grease and Vaseline everywhere. I don't know if I got Vaseline everywhere. It's a Vaseline party. Diddy had the baby oil parties. Bam had the Vaseline parties, man. It was like, that is crazy, man, to be having that rubbing on each other with Vaseline, bro. It's nuts.
I'm proud of it. It was vacuum cleaning y'all shit. Let's be honest here, bro. Other people was involved with that. You said it yourself. Y'all participated in boy orgies. You said Bam made a dude that was handicapped in a wheelchair give you a suction job. So you allowed yourself to get hard for that. So that means that you were into it. So let's stop. Let's.
Yes, bro. That makes you part of that community that he always like. He's against. He don't even mess with his own son. Like his son did something that he didn't do. Like, bro, you admitted to being watching gave us. You admitted to entering bambatta. I seen you on the 05 movement show saying that, like, oh yeah, he used to turn his fat nasty butt around for me to go inside, and it was just so disgusting. I was like, listen, bro, so you used to hit him too. So it was a two-way thing. They was hitting each other, you know what I'm saying? You know, and then he went to act like his son doing something so wrong. Like he can't mess with his son because his son's a transgender. His son's living in his or her truth. Yeah, son should have did the same thing instead of trying to be gangster and for the streets. And yeah, man, no, I don't know how he got any friends, any dudes to hang around him. See, that just show you dudes that do anything for money, bro. Like, come from where I come from, nigga, south side of Chicago, bro. We wouldn't care if that nigga had $1 million. He'd be getting extorted for that shit. But nobody would have been messing with him. Like, nah, he wouldn't have been standing on no next to no ninjas, man. None of us standing next. Nah, bro, we don't rock with this shit. Like, for real, like, he couldn't even be nowhere near the crew, bro. Like, buddy would be just getting raped. His pockets would just be getting raped. Motherfucker, D, what's in your pockets, boy? What's in there? Let me see. Boy, you making that YouTube money? Like, that's it. Ain't no standing. I don't care who you done shot, what you done did before, all that shit is null and void in the south side of Chicago. That shit is dead, nigga. We don't care about none of that. I don't care about none of that, nigga. I mean, all them old war stories, nigga. Boy, but what used to happen with you and old boy, though? Oh, fam, you ain't no good around here, cuz. Cuz ain't no good around here. Who man's is this? Who man's is this? Like, see, we don't even say shit like suck my D in Chicago. Like, we don't tell no niggas like we arguing with niggas, suck my D. Like, what? I don't even learn that term listening to YouTubers on, you know, just listening to YouTubers. Like, when I heard that shit on YouTube, I was like, damn, that's how them niggas be talking to each other? Because we never, in no kind of fight, ever said to another nigga, hey man, suck my, what? Bro, have you ever seen Menace to Society? We learned that a long time ago. Thanks to old Uncle Samuel Jackson, to never say those words on Menace to Society. Yeah. Because we seen what happened to Buddy when he said that. And that was like the first time I ever heard somebody say that. And Buddy got lit up talking about some suck my D. Yeah, bro, we don't play that on the south side of Chicago. No.
Keep it 1,000. It's okay, brother. You know, repent your sins to God. You know, none of us are perfect, man. So some of us did stuff in the street, some of us, whatever our sins are, we could, you know, repent to God and ask Him for forgiveness. But when you had an opportunity for closure, I mean, to really put a nail in the coffin for Bambatta when he was alive, you didn't do it. So all this thing now, you know, some of us with common sense is looking at it with a different lens. And I know the title may seem, you know, like comedy, but it's not. You know, your thighs can really rest in peace. But, you know, I hope that you get the closure that you need, to be honest. I do. But at the same time, it's hard for us. You wonder, because I heard what you say. Why are y'all mad at me? Because I'm, you know, no, you know why people are irritated with you? I'm not even saying people are mad at you. Not at all. It ain't that deep to me. You know why people are irritated with you? And I said it earlier in the video. Because you had opportunity to do things and you didn't do it. You've been speaking out for years. And when it was time to do something, rather than make a YouTube video and get AdSense money and donations, you didn't do it. So it makes it seem like you're just all about the money and that you felt some type of way because you participated willingly in homosexual activity that it's obvious you liked. It's obvious you liked it. And I'm just being honest because you kept going back for the dick sucks. You said the government was sending you dick sucks. No, it wasn't. Bambatta was sending you dick sucks. And you kept going back. And you had your hands on your hips and allowed them to do it. You enjoy releasing in that man's mouth.
Yikes.
Let's just keep it 1,000. Because you ain't gonna keep going back all the times if you didn't enjoy it. What person has something done to them, right? And you don't live with the person. You willingly go over there and knock on the door for more? I mean, let's just call a spade here.
So gross. Oh my God.
Because some of the people that spoke out against Bambatta, they said as soon as he tried it once, they were out of here. So it's obvious, and listen, I'm sorry what happened to you before Bambatta, because I know you stated that you were molested beforehand. You already broken in. That was your exact words. So whoever did that, you know, not saying he ain't no damn predator, but they the real predators, because they the ones that got you to the point where you were liking that stuff with Bambatta. So why you don't speak out on them? Oh, I know why. You don't speak out on them because that won't bring you AdSense money. Nobody would care. Bambatta was a public figure. When Bambatta stopped paying for things for you and giving you money, that's when you outed them. Y'all little relationship. And if it really was on the up and up, that he really was, you really were underage, you would have went to court. But his lawyers probably would have dissected that you was of age, and that's why you didn't go to court, because you would have been exposed. The same thing with B. Stinger. That's why B. Stinger didn't go to court. Now B. Stinger told us, I miss you, Bambatta. Shout out to the Zoo Nation, hip hop. Get out of here with that. But you came out talking about he violated you too. And you thought it was going to catapult you to people, your channel blowing up. And guess what? It ain't do shit. So now y'all have gay remorse. Let's just keep it real, man. I just have to be honest, man. Like, I gotta live in my truth. And, you know, if I'm wrong, well, I know for a fact I'm right about a lot of things because y'all both didn't take them to court when y'all had the opportunity to. So I'm right with that. But if I'm wrong about anything else, then God.
Alright, man, I ain't got too much time to be living too much LeBron. I mean, Hassan love life. Turn to the days of your life, the days of our lives for that, bro. This nigga, we don't want to know nothing about this and too much more about this guy's love life. You know. Shout out to Monty Woodgrain, man, for some more hilarious content on Hassan Campbell. I told him that's where his bread was, brother. On his other channels, I was like, man, you need to stick to doing the Hassan Campbell. But he gets so irritated. He like, y'all watch these videos, but y'all don't watch that. Look, these videos. See me? I'm a cool, smooth brother. Like, I don't care what y'all watch. I put the NBA 2K up there. More people watch that. Cool. Then I'll put a video about Kwame Brown and one person to watch that. Cool. I'm not here to tell y'all what to do. Watch what you want to watch. Like what you want to like. Subscribe to who you want to subscribe to. I'm not here to tell you to do none of that. I'm just here to enjoy myself on YouTube. I'm not here to tell people to send me cash apps, all that weird stuff. Like, none of that. I'm just here to do YouTube. It's something I've been wanting to do for the longest. Now I'm stepping into it. But yeah, man, I don't got time for none of that. Like, hit the like button. Subscribe. Like, do what you want to do. I'm just telling you like it is. Like, don't subscribe to somebody that you don't like. Don't like a video. Don't like my video before you watch it and see if you like it. Like, these dudes be telling you, like my video, man, I got this many subscribers. Kevin Samuel used to be big on that, like, before his video even started. He'll be like, oh, y'all need to hit the like button. It's like, bro, we don't even know what you finna say. We don't even know if we gonna like it or not. Why we gotta hit the like button right now? Can we see the content first? And then can we like it? Yeah, these dudes to tell you what to do on here. Like, oh, man, subscribe, man. Hit the like button. Hassan Campbell, I turned off his YouTube. I'm gonna leave if nobody hit the like button. If don't nobody, I'm like, wait, but then leave. Nigga, like, I gotta hit the like button or he leaving. Like, bro, leave, cut it off. It's a lot of whiners on YouTube. A bunch of whiners and complainers. I'm just here to have fun, man, do my thing, watch YouTube with y'all and chill out, man. And whatever I post, whatever y'all like is what y'all like. I'm not a Monty Woodgrain. I'm not finna cry because y'all don't watch my cooking videos. Oh, if I put some cooking videos up and y'all still watch my funny content over my cooking videos, I'm not gonna be mad at that. As long as y'all watching something of what I put out. And that's what these guys gotta be thankful for. They gotta be more grateful to like whatever somebody else is like. You can't make them like all your videos. You can't make people watch everything you do. So shout out to those people that watch my 2K videos. Shout out to people that watch my other videos, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. I don't care if one person watch one video or 50 people watch another video. I don't care. Just watch what you want to watch. It's your boy, Small World Floyd. Y'all been watching YouTube with Floyd. We went down and checked out Monty Woodgrain. Some more hilarious content. Check them out. And yeah, till next time. Peace.